West Coast coach Adam Simpson predicts he will make between 10 to 15 changes this week as they battle yet another COVID-19 wave. The Eagles made a remarkable 14 changes leading into last week's 15-point loss to North Melbourne, with 12 of those forced by the league's health and safety protocols. Simpson still isn't sure which of those outs from last week will be available for Sunday's Western Derby against Fremantle, with the health of each player to be further assessed on Saturday. Both West Coast and Fremantle, whose coach Justin Langmuir is in isolation, have been given until Saturday to name their teams. The latest wave of COVID-19 to sweep through West Coast has sent skipper Luke Shuey, star forward Willie Rioli, defender Liam Duggan, and youngsters Bailey Williams and Jack Williams into isolation. Your cookie settings are preventing this third-party content from displaying. If you'd like to view this content, please adjust your cookie settings. To find out more about how we use cookies, please see our cookie guide. Defender Tom Barras, who was part of the 12 players forced into isolation last week, is still displaying symptoms and is facing a race against time to be out for Sunday's game. Josh Kennedy, Nic Naitanui, Jack Redden, Harry Edwards, Josh Rotham, Hugh Dixon, Jermaine Jones, Brady Huff and Jake Waterman are among the players who could come back this week. Simpson is hopeful Andrew Gaff and Jackson Nelson can return from injury. With Bailey Williams in isolation, the Eagles desperately need Naitanui to return given the club's lack of ruck depth. West Coast used 5 waffle top-up players along with 2 debutants last week. Simpson is hopeful he won't need to dip into his waffle top-up players in the derby despite the need to make mass changes yet again. The team will look significantly different, he said. We've played 37 players across 2 weeks, and there could be 10 to 15 changes this week, with 5 guys going out and possibly 10 guys. We already had 5 top-up players play last week. We're hoping that won't happen, but it's Friday, and the game's on Sunday. Simpson is well aware of the danger of bringing back too many players who are underdone after a week off with coronavirus. Last week, Star Eagles midfielder Tim Kelly started off in stunning fashion against the Kangaroos, but he faded badly in the second half and didn't even tally a possession in the last quarter. We're not going to shy away from the fact that if we play multiple players who had a week off in isolation, there's going to be challenges for them to get through 120 minutes. Simpson said. We haven't got a choice but to deal with that. As long as we don't put our players into any health and safety risks, then we might just be dealing with some rustiness. Fremantle have lost star midfielder David Munday to the health and safety protocols, but are hopeful of regaining defender Brennan Cox. Midfielder Caleb Serong is in doubt with a knee injury, with the Dockers to hand a debut to Neil Erasmus.